It's AOTT. I'm just trying to keep it real with me. But physically, I can feel the pain you left in my heart. It's kinda spiritually. Every time I read the book of Bible, it's an obituary about the life goals of Christ. So you gotta learn which religion to follow, or which path to follow. As you walk a dark path, you blame your father and your mother for stuff that happened to your childhood. I'm sorry, I can't apologize for that, because it's bound to happen to anybody who's a victim of that too. So unfortunately, you cannot blame one but blame two. You're trying to spin the block for your homie that died as you were a kid, but you never remember that kid, cause he was like a friend, not a brother. Brotherhood is always the thing you only sacrifice. It's the only thing you sacrifice within your life with, and flex your lifestyle. Make sure you show off so people know where you come from, or which home you're trying to go home, or where you run from. But you run away from the demons that you're facing nowadays, because the trauma got to your heart, and now it's gonna penetrate your mindset and your mind goals. It's truly contemplating. I go to God, ask him what I was saying. He gon' break it down to you in a way that you've been undermating. You tryna underestimate me, but you under maintenance. You cannot follow the rest, you cannot follow the wrath. I swear to God I can follow God, but you cannot follow this path. I'm trying to follow my rules, and I'm trying to follow my path. Don't walk down those shoes, cause I destroyed all the paths, the path prints that I left in my past life. So you cannot consider me your role model, cause I'm too grown, busy acting life. So you better pacify and pass it on and pass it on. I'm trying to pacify what cannot belong to you alone. You better calm down, the shit that you came from is kinda weird, but I don't know which side of the story you were from. So break it down in a way that I can truly understand it. Let me know, by the way, this is real life tragic. And I feel like you cannot understand me the way that I've been feeling. Every childhood that's suddenly burning up in my feelings, and this burns up at the field. I feel like a slave in a black farm that never knew where the fuck he came from. He was sold off to another black family that never made wrong. And all of a sudden I see niggas, they gone. They got shot up in the block, but I never knew what was happening. As a kid, life growing up, it was shit, that shit was tough. You have to hustle for everything that you done, for everything that you do. But you gotta follow what you do, you gotta follow the rules, or else you'll end up being the next nigga on the side of the road, dead, headshot, down on the floor with your mama crying for, and you're asking where the funeral gon' be. But as your homie, you cannot consider me to be a revenger, you see. Cause I'm spinning that block for that nigga, but I'm not tempted, you see. Cause your life wasn't really worth it, and I don't feel like it's worth the sacrifice. Don't even bother testify to me. I will testify and testify for all the things you done wrong. I will pacify the evil doings that you always done. I'm gonna rectify, like Jesus Christ baptized in the holy water, where I read behind him. And the next thing you know, you're in a ship with a sunrise shipwreck. You look like the Titanic, frozen up and you're still dead. I cannot see under the water, but under the submarine I remember billionaires going down to see what can be foreseen, but then they ended up getting lost in their own delusional, you see. Their evil is getting lost up in their mind. It's truly a delusion, exclusion. They better exclude themselves from this conclusion. It's an equation, not an illusion. So you better fix the path that you're going down, under the water, under the sun, under the Father. You cannot pick which side you're on. Better pick which side you're on.